Multiplication. Multiply decimals by two-digit numbers. We can use short division to multiply decimals by whole numbers. For example, 6 multiplied by 0.53. Let's put our numbers into the right columns, 0.53 and 6. Now we need to put our decimal point in the same position in the answer before we multiply each column. Add the decimal point and then start to multiply. 6 multiplied by 3 is 18. Put the 8 and carry the 1 forwards. Then 6 multiplied by 5 is 30, plus the 1 we've brought forward is 31. Add the 1 and carry 3 forward. Now 6 multiplied by 0 is 0. Don't forget the 3 we brought forward, so the answer's 3. The total is 3.18. 6 times 0.53 is 3.18. If we multiply by two digits, we move into long multiplication. 24 multiplied by 1.34. Let's put our numbers into the right columns and make sure we put the decimal point in the same position in the answer before we multiply each column. We're going to start by multiplying by 20s, so we start with a 0 in the first column, because multiplying by 20 is the same as multiplying by 10 and then by 2. Now we can multiply 2 times 4, which is 8, and then 2 times 3, which is 6, and finally 2 times 1, which is 2. Now we move to the next number, 4. So 4 multiplied by 4 is 16. Add the 6 and carry the 1 forward. Then 4 multiplied by 3 is 12, plus the 1 we've brought forward is 13. So we write the 3 and carry the 1 forward. Now 4 times 1 is 4, plus the 1 we've brought forward is 5. Now we need to add together. Put the decimal point in the same place and then start adding from the right. 0 plus 6 is 6, 8 plus 3 is 11, so we put the 1 and carry 1 forward. 6 plus 5 is 11, plus the 1 we brought forward is 12, so we put the 2 and carry the 1 forward. And then 2 plus the 1 we've brought forward is 3. So the total is 32.16. Don't forget, if we multiply by two digits, we move into long multiplication. 15 multiplied by 0.454. Let's put our numbers into the right columns, lining up the decimal point, and make sure that we put the decimal into the same place in the answer. Then we start to multiply each column. We start with the tens. We have to add a 0 into the first column. Multiplying by 10 is the same as multiplying by 10 and then by 1. So add the 0 in the first column. Then 1 multiplied by 4 is 4. Then 1 multiplied by 5 is 5. 1 multiplied by 4 is 4. And finally 1 multiplied by 0 is 0. Now we can move to the units multiplication. 5 multiplied by 4 is 20. Write the 0 and carry the 2 forward. Then 5 multiplied by 5 is 25, plus the 2 that we've carried forward is 27. So we write the 7 and carry the 2 forward. Again, 5 multiplied by 4 is 20, plus the 2 we've brought forward is 22. So we write the 2 and carry the 2 forward. 5 multiplied by 0 is 0, but we've got 2 carried forward, so we write the 2. Now we start to add, starting with the right hand column. 0 plus 0 is 0. 4 plus 7 is 11, we write the 1 and carry 1 forward. 5 plus 2 plus the 1 carried forward is 8. And then 4 plus 2 equals 6. 0 plus nothing is 0. So the answer is 6.81. Remember, multiplying is the same as adding a number multiple times. When we're using multiplication, we need to make sure we put the numbers and the decimal point in the right place. When we're multiplying by tens, we start the line with 1 0 and then multiply by the single digit.